Hello Chocs and Chocettes, and in between Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. It's the new, Nestle Aero Melts Neapolitan ice cream. Yeah, look, it's very exciting this one actually. I mean, it's got chocolate ones, which are the usual ones. It's got vanilla in, and it's got strawberry as well. So very interesting. Now Nestle, you know, they've been discontinuing a few products lately. The Carrot is one, Breakaway is another. They've just discontinued. So yeah, I think perhaps another couple of other things. Animal bars as well was the one other one. But yeah, discontinuing a few things. But maybe this is the way forward, I think. I know we've all got very sort of good memories of some of these older products. But if we don't buy them anymore, which seems to be the case from what Nestle was saying, maybe it's the way forward. You know, and if it's just something interesting like this, we'll see. I mean, it definitely sounds more... You know, it doesn't sell in the UK. We don't sort of have very, I would say, quite mundane limited editions for the most part. I mean, if you look at Cadbury Australia, what they do for their limited editions, if you've seen my reviews on the channel, they're so exciting. I mean, this is not really quite to that extent, but nonetheless, it's definitely a step up. Definitely a step up from they usually do. I mean, it's took a bit more effort to have 3 different types of things inside, you know, one packet basically, as opposed to when you just normally do this, where they'll do like a, you know, I don't know, a mint one or something like that, or an orange one, or a, you know, maybe a strawberry one at most, you know. So yeah, so interesting. All right, so there are a few others in this ice cream range. I mean, ice cream's a bit. This one's a bit more relevant because it looks like, you know, Neapolitan is an ice cream flavour, and it looks like it. But we do have raspberry ripple here. Mr. Milky Bar, this sort of Milky Bar. I guess that's sort of equivalent of Melts buttons or whatever you'd say. And also we do have these munchy ones, which are a bit extreme. You know, cookie dough ice cream ones. They basically did the cookie dough ones a couple of years back. I think they stopped them, but you know, yeah, there's not really much ice cream about it. It's just cookie dough flavour sensor. But anyway, I guess you could argue to an extent there's not much ice cream about these ones either. But anyway, I've already reviewed these ones. Hopefully they'll be up soon. Although I did review the cookie dough original a couple of years back, whenever it was, so that's already up. It's basically the same thing in summary, but there we go. Yeah, just rebranded it. And there we are. So I'll do that one after this one as well. So yeah, anyway, back onto this. So very exciting. What does it actually say about it? Anything of interest? Well, first of all, it says feel the bubbles melt. So if you don't know, it's an aerated chocolate. I'm sure you do. You can see the bubbles on the middle there. I don't think these will be it's vanilla there. They usually do sort of like what looks to be white chocolate versions of Aero products, but they never actually are white chocolate. It's just always, I don't know really, some sort of it's always something that's been created that looks like white chocolate, but generally actually isn't chocolate at all. A bit like sort of like Caramac, you know, that wasn't actually chocolate but looked like it. Alright, so what does it actually say? Bubbly milk chocolate, strawberry and vanilla flavour pieces. Okay, so you've got bubbly milk chocolate, but then you've got strawberry and vanilla flavour. Milk chocolate contains cocoa size 25% minimum, milk size 14% minimum, and vegetable fats addition to cocoa butter. There's all the ingredients there. Radish concentrate, I guess that's for the strawberry colouring. Maybe even the flavour, who knows. But it does have palm fat in there, you can see there. Young children less than 4 years old have limited tunability. Uncle Choco Small Sweets, about a 96 gram pack. Suits vegetarians. Get in touch, this, that and the other. Let's talk, it says, and there's the various social medias. Here's recycle information. Now, I mentioned this quite a lot here. The UK only have to recycle at store, but in the Republic of Ireland you can recycle at home. So why is that? Why can't we do it in the UK? Why can't we recycle at home in the UK? Very strange, that. There you go. Building a bubbly future, it says. So we've got this cocoa plan scheme going on, and it's Rainforest Alliance certified cocoa as well. When you choose Airy, you support the work of the Nestle Cocoa Plan. It's got an asterisk there. We'll find out what that is in a minute. In partnership with the Rainforest Alliance, this means building bright futures for cocoa farmers and their communities and deliciously bubbly treats for you. So I'd say if this is important to you, I'd always read into it a lot more. I'm not sure where, well, I mean, there's obviously some good going from it, but at the end of the day, there will be some negative impact on the environment for producing this product. And then know your servings. 12 pieces, 1 serving. It's got 100 grams, 535 calories, so 500 to 550 tends to be the sort of like the chocolate calorie average from reviewing them on this channel, so that's obviously a bit higher than the middle there. 29.5 grams of fat, 17.2 which are saturates, and per 12 pieces, which is 1 serving, 128 calories, 7.1 grams of fat, 4.1 of which are saturates. So you can see there almost, it's like 10 calories, just over 10 calories a piece basically, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Or a melt. Alright, so where's the asterisk then? Come on, where is it? What does it say? Okay, it's not an asterisk, it's actually yes, it's actually just a trademark or something like that, I think. Yeah. Alright, so mistaken there. Okay, anything else of interest on this one? I think there's well, just it talks about here about the sharing it, so it's trying to say that you should be sharing this. So it says with others, with a movie as a treat. But you know, how many people will actually share these? I don't know. Maybe some people, but probably not me. Alright, so here it says. Well, obviously, maybe I should do, obviously don't use me as an example for healthy eating, that's for sure. All right, there we go, love to share. Okay, well, it looks very nice, doesn't it? I like all the colours. I think it looks really good. It definitely is reminiscent of Neapolitan ice cream. I mean, it's very much a sort of one of, I don't know, do people still eat Neapolitan ice cream? It's very much a flavour. Back in when I was younger, there weren't all these extravagant flavours like all these Ben & Jerry's and all these other things. It was basically vanilla, chocolate, raspberry ripple and Neapolitan. And Neapolitan was most exciting because it was obviously 3 flavours in one. Even though it was, you just bought a big box, well, like a big tub of it basically. And that's about it really, very, so there wasn't really, there wasn't the excitement. Choc ices were another thing, but they were really rubbish. So I don't know, so I don't know if anyone really has Neapolitan anymore. Maybe they do, maybe it's an easy one, a cheaper one as well perhaps, but I don't know. Certainly don't think it's quite the flavour it used to be. Anyway, that's for sure. But nonetheless, maybe the people it's aimed at, people such as myself who remember this from being a kid. Which is anyone really, it does look nice, but you know what I mean. But yeah, alright, well there we go, there's much more to say. It does have like a tear here thing we saw down the back. There we go, tear here. Now this bit here could never have anything, it's crimped together. You can see it's got the sort of hole where it goes on the rail or whatever. So that bit at the top would never have anything in it, and then there's bits that are crimped at the sides as well. Yeah, and it's a bit of a false bottom as well to an extent. You can see it's not quite flat at the bottom. So this pack is a lot smaller than it makes out to be, basically. You can see really here, with this Milky Bar one, this is the same weight, 86 grams. But for whatever reason, unless they package the Aero ones in bigger packs, I don't know why that is. Yeah, not massively bigger, but just a bit. Basically, that sort of crimp at the side bigger, really. Yeah, don't know. Is it bigger in height as well? About the same in height. But yeah, so interesting one. So there you go. So strange that they do that, and you probably shouldn't really. If you say environment, things like this, all these will add up. Every so many boxes. You can basically pack these into less space than these ones, and obviously that means more trucks need to carry these and things like that. All right. Well, yeah, don't know if there's much more to say really. So I think I just need to move myself down, and give this an open. So let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, everyone, going to give these new Aero Melts Neapolitan ice cream, or Neapolitan ice cream Aero Melts an open. So, yeah, let's get into it. And why not? So, time for I've done about 1,100 reviews, if not more, believe it or not. So, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to if not done so already. So, I called on to place for me over reviews, plus some related ones, such as other Aero ones, other Nestle ones, other ice creamy type ones, maybe. I don't know, whatever I can think of. So, after you've liked, subscribe, go check those out. I've enjoyed those too. Oh, wow, well, look quite nice. Well, a bit of scuffage on the chocolate ones. Let's see how it smells. Smells quite strawberry-like. It doesn't. I was hoping it might smell like a Neapolitan ice cream. That's quite a distinctive smell, doesn't it? It's usually a strawberry flavour. I think that's quite the dominant smell when you open a Neapolitan ice cream tub. But it doesn't smell like that. It has a sort of, I guess, a strawberry-ish smell. Maybe some other smells in there, but yeah. No, but definitely looks to be quite a full pack. Actually, I think you'd say. Quite full. But despite that, it's still not full to the brim. And don't forget, of course, we did already take this off, which could never contain anything. But nonetheless, there does look to be a lot in there. So let's see what the distribution is like, shall we? Must be quite a lot of the pink ones. Now, I don't know if it's going to be representative of every pack, this. But nonetheless, it is an important thing. It's saying it's a share pack as well, don't forget. So if that's the case, then obviously you want to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to get an equal amount of the ones they like. And I can tell you right now, by looking at this, there is a lot more of the raspberry ones than the other ones. And there's no reason for this, don't forget. They could easily make it so that these are distributed a lot more evenly than the... could be, I'm sure they've got the machinery. You can send someone to the moon, you know what I mean? They can definitely... they can definitely ensure that there's an equal amount of, colours in this, or flavours or whatever. Yeah. Alright. So let's have a see. Okay, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, look at that. I mean, there's almost double the amount of milk chocolate to white chocolate ones, or vanilla ones rather. Just look how many of these there are. There's loads of these. So this is pretty poor distribution. It's like it doubles every time. So you've got the white ones, the vanilla ones, then it doubles again, to those. Maybe these are doubled again. So there's like I don't know, I can't really out space here. So the size is a bit thingy as well. So these ones cancel each other out. So we've got 3 at the top. You can see the size difference as well there with these ones. All right, so we've got 9 of the vanilla ones. We got, these are obviously a bit confusingly in rows of 4, but 16, 17 of the milk chocolate ones, so almost double the white chocolate ones. Then we got these 8, 16, 24, 25. So yeah, 25 of those, what was that? 8, 16, yeah, 17, 25. So not quite double, but definitely going up in, well, in 8s basically, isn't it? It goes up in 8 every time. So you've got 8 more milk chocolate ones, and then you've got 16 more strawberry ones. So pretty poor distribution, I think you'd say that, you know. So you can't quite see it all. Nothing there, can you? But there we go. Yeah, there you are. So pretty poor distribution there. There are different sizes as well, you can see. I mean, you know, this is one of the smaller ones. This must be one of the larger ones. You see the size is not quite equal either. But having said that, this one's quite, you know, a bit thicker, that one, than this one. So obviously this just dripped on and let to dry, I guess. And left to dry. But nonetheless, there we go. So we'll give them a quick measure. Why not? So we'll do one is this smaller one. It's a bit more stumpy, this one. About 2.4 in diameter and height, about 6 points, about 7 millimeters. If you round it up. There's this one here. 3 centimeters there, 3.1 almost. Not quite as tall. 0.7, almost 6 millimeters still, but yeah. Yeah, 2.4, so a good 6 millimeters difference, if not more. Yeah, interesting. Alright, yeah, we'll just show the insides of each of them as well. I could probably snap these, I think. There we go. Give a snappage of each. Alright, there we are. Okay, let's see if we can show you each of these in the middle of them. There you go, so you can see the bubbled centre there just about. Yeah, a bit easier to detect, or to see rather, on the milk chocolate one. Strawberry one definitely doesn't seem to be quite as bubbly as the other ones, does it? Don't know why that is. Could just be a bit of bad luck, but there we go. It shouldn't all the same, really. It's just colouring and flavouring that's the difference, but at least in the strawberry and vanilla ones. Alright, yeah, well, there we go. So there isn't much more to say. I mean, how do they individually smell? Strawberry one, I guess it has a slight strawberry smell, but individually it's not quite as strong as it is as a whole when you get them all together. White ones don't really smell of anything. Chocolate one smells slightly of milk chocolate, I guess. So yeah, alright, vanilla. Is it really vanilla? I think that's the other question, isn't it? But alright, well, let's lift myself up, give them a taste and find out. Let's do just that. Okay, everyone, going to give these new, yes, new, I love to share, Aero Melts Neapolitan ice cream, or Neapolitan ice cream Aero Melts, a taste, and why not? So yeah, so we'll start with them perhaps individually. So yeah, what's doing well? What do we go for first? Yeah, let's go for the milk chocolate ones. See what they're like. So let's give that a go. Because a lot of the taste of the other ones actually rubbed off onto it. So when I tasted that, I could definitely get a bit of a strawberry taste. Not bad, melts in the mouth quite nicely. I think those additions of the other flavours actually enhance it a bit to make it quite interesting. And it does taste a bit of Neapolitan ice cream, even just that chocolate one. But obviously in Neapolitan ice cream, when you have the chocolate one, it just tastes of chocolate. So, but you know, you're getting that experience from it, so that's quite good. All right, let's try one of the vanilla ones. This is quite vanilla-y. I don't know if it's vanilla-y, you know, but it's definitely more vanilla-y than the chocolate one. Again, you've got a sort of, I feel like I've got a bit of a strawberry flavour on that one. I mean, in my pack I had, you know, basically twice as many strawberry ones as I did the vanilla ones, and half as many again strawberry ones as I did the chocolate ones. So yeah, a bit of poor distribution really. But yeah, vanilla one is more vanilla than the others. It's not massively vanilla, but it's vanilla enough, I guess. You know, it doesn't taste like white chocolate or anything like that, but there we go. Let's try the strawberry one then, which I think is the strongest flavour in my pack, at least because of the amount of them, but maybe individually as well. Individually, I don't think it's quite as nice as strawberry one. It's okay. It's got like a obvious strawberry flavour, but I feel like it's distinctly flavoured as opposed to the other ones. The other one, the vanilla one's quite subtle, you know, and the milk chocolate one just tastes of milk chocolate, and obviously it does have additional flavours that have introduced from rubbing against the other ones in the pack. But the strawberry one definitely has a more of an artificial flavour. It's definitely quite potent compared to the others, and I don't know, it's nice enough, I guess, but I never want to eat too many of them, which is unfortunate because, again, like I said, I've got loads of them in this pack compared to the others. You know, you can kind of see here, you know, Just how many more I've got. I've bear in mind I've ate one of each now already. But there we go. All right, let's try all 3 of them at once. I think that's where it's at, isn't it? So there we go, got them all. So they do vary in size a bit, but let's give that a go. I mean, the milk chocolate one definitely dominates when you do that, for sure. To the point where, I don't know, you can kind of taste the ones, but it definitely dominates the flavour. I don't know if that accomplished much, really. Not as exciting as you might think it would be. And I was surprised at that, because I thought the strawberry ones might be quite dominant in the flavour, because they are quite, you know, I say I could taste the strawberry ones on the milk chocolate one and things like this, but I say when I did that, I don't know, all seemed to sort of cancel each other out for some reason. So it's an interesting pack, this one. I don't know what to really make of it. I mean, it's definitely interesting. It's definitely fun. I like the look of it. I think it looks nice. I like the I think generally, you know, people do like Aero. I'm not the biggest Aero fan in the world, but the melts are okay enough. You know, they're nice, like little buttons of Aero. I feel like they do melt in the mouth well enough. I feel like they're just quite nice, but I don't feel like I'm bowled over here. And I feel like distribution being pretty poor doesn't help matters, especially when it's promoted as a share pack. I mean, you're meant to share this, so obviously if someone prefers the chocolate ones or the vanilla ones, well, basically, you know, you're going to lose out really, because there's so fewer of those that compared to the strawberry ones. It's a bit of a pain really, and especially when I think the strawberry ones don't taste quite as nice as the others either. But overall, it is quite nice. It's fun. I like it. There are some, you know, rubbages you could see. You know, for instance, this one's got a bit of chocolate rubbed on it, so it does take away from the look of it a bit. And the milk chocolate one's a bit scuffed and things like that. But you know, at least I've got bits of the vanilla ones on there, and the vanilla ones aren't actually white chocolate either, but don't forget. And again, just for completeness' sake, there you can see a bit of milk chocolate on that one. But yeah. Strangely enough, well, I guess there is a bit of a, as I say, there's no real strawberry ones rubbed off, but I think that bit in the middle there is actually a strawberry one, but you might not be able to quite tell. That subtle pink. But anyway, overall, they're not too bad. I feel like the Neapolitan flavourings and this and it comes more across in the appearance of it rather than the actual flavours, you know, as in the potency of them and things like this. I feel like the chocolate ones do have a bit of strawberry flavour to them, it seems that way, but I say when I combine them all together and have them individually, strangely, I didn't really get much of the strawberry flavour, you know, so I don't know, maybe I was imagining it, I'm not sure. Because you would have thought having a whole a whole milk one with where it's got a slight hint of the sort of strawberry flavour from being rubbed against it, you know, you would have thought that would definitely overpower it if it was being overpowered, you know, when you had one as a whole with each other, you know. But it could have been that the vanilla one maybe helped sort of, you know, counter all the flavours and things and sort of essentially cancel each other out. So overall, I think it's a nice product. I think it looks interesting, but I'm not blown away by the flavours basically, and I feel like the fact that the distribution's off works against it, especially being a share pack. But it's not bad. I think Aero fans, especially Aero Melt fans, of course, will definitely be happy with this one. But I don't know. I feel like it's definitely more style over substance, really. I feel like it's not quite, you know, I think obviously you do eat them individually, I guess, as well, don't you? So there is that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'd be more interesting if each melt was multiple coloured, you know, was multiple flavoured. Maybe that would be the way forward, and maybe that would make it work a lot better and look a bit better, actually. I think that is definitely what I'd prefer, you know, so you had a melt and you had all 3 flavours and each one looked like a sort of like a Neapolitan tub of ice cream with the other division of flavours. You know, and obviously it would be done in a way that would be proportioned well to get each of the flavours as well. So yeah, obviously they are being round, so it would mean that maybe the middle flavour would have the most be the most potent, but I'm sure they could work something out. Yeah, so overall, you know, I think it's a fine enough product. It's nice, it's interesting, it's a good limited edition one. I don't know if it's going to be permanent, this one, but it's definitely one to experience. But I think for me, I don't know, I'm not massively bowled over by it. It's probably a 3.5. I think I'd probably say a 3.5 out of 5 had the distribution been right, but since it's not, I've got to hold that against it really, because you're gonna run out of, you know, especially vanilla ones. There's only 8 of them in there, long before the strawberry ones, and before the milk chocolate ones. So I think for me, a 3 out of 5, you know, basically. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this one, whether you think it's a good idea or not, whether you like this idea, whether you even like Neapolitan ice cream, what you think about the distribution, whether you think they should all just be, you know, each melt should be a Neapolitan flavour rather than an individual part of the Neapolitan ice cream. Let me know what you think. But yeah, leave a comment or free, always great to hear from you, always doing best to reply. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.